talking about the 6-piece class side reclaimer build and what it consists of. So first of all, we have here is just the big Alejandro, no high damage output or anything else, just a simple gun to put a low damage output as I'm healing the squad, including on top of him for the secondary I have the house. But the primary aspects of this build consist of the gear itself. So currently right now, this build isn't fully optimized, but it's close to being optimized. The Reclaimer Vest piece has 9% skill haste with 6,674 health with 1883 electronics. Now with any heal build you need to run skill haste, skill power, and electronics. So, and this is also a god roll piece compared since it's got ammo capacity too. Next piece we'll be going on to is the Reclaimer Mask. It's got 1,657 electronics, 967 armor, with 10,030 skill power. Like I said, you want to get that maximum skill power output for maximum heals for any squad that you play with. This build makes any incursions quite easy to run. The knee pads consist of 1668 armor with 1657 electronics, 13,339 skill power, and then the minor attributes is 33, all the way down the board with blind, death resistance, disorient resistance, and burn resistance. So here's the Reclaimer support pack. It has 1242 armor with 1641 electronics, 13,339 skill power with minor attributes of 17% bleed resistance. That bleed resistance will help to counteract any pred build to an extent. Not too much, but just enough, The gloves. This kind of, becomes really iffy, really. Just depends on personal preference. For this, I'd really suggest having skill haste, of course, electronics, mainly primary, so 1401 electronics, 1001 armor value, 12% marksman rifle damage, 12% pistol damage, and then 9% skill haste. I could change marksman rifle or pistol damage to something else, but at the moment I'm quite satisfied with this. And then the holster, Reclaimer holster's got 875 armor value with 1400 firearms, 1319 stamina, and then of course 1401 electronics. Now I can go skill haste or skill power with this build. I got that little extra skill haste since I like to be able to use, pop my skills a little bit faster. Now my actual abilities I use is the overdose, which gives self heal 320,000 with 320,000 HP, and ally heals 180. Now if you would like to heal more of a squad heal or help out other players, I set up to where the defib can give ally heal 320,000 upon reviving, or the boosted shot right here gives boost damage, added damage on top, with a total of 192,000 on both self and ally heal. Now if you're going more of a support route, including not just heals and stuff, but if you like to use any of the pulses, right now currently the basic pulse gives 41.40% critical hit chance with 41.40% critical hit damage added. On top of that, there's the recon pack, which gives you the same amount across, just the pulse has increased range and capable of locating nearby loot containers. I like to use Scrambler, especially in the Dark Zone, due to the fact that it gives the extra crit chance. Not extra, it's slightly lower than the normal pulse, but it still gives a pretty high amount of crit chance of crit damage. On top of, if you're going manhunt, it conceals you. By the time that the conceal goes off, I can already pop it again with 24.10 seconds as a cooldown time. And then of course there's always the tactile scanner, which gives you the higher crit damage with a slightly lower crit chance, but the crit chance is still good, with a 26.50 second cooldown. Now the box currently, this is what really comes down to what makes this build OP as fuck. Healing rate base is a 1,234 HP regen per second. In total though, 32,134 HP regen per second. Now that could be slightly higher due to the fact of there are 6% healing speed mods out there, but currently on my build right now, I have just skill power mods right now, which aren't the best. They're like 252 with 2,860 skill power. There's obviously a lot better ones out there, which I'm looking for. Haven't quite found them yet. This one's a slightly better one, 256 with 3000 skill power. And the electronics right here is 3100 with the 256, and then 4.50% ceiling speed, which should be slightly different. I have a 5% which I'll change out just later. But yes, these can all be 6% support station healing speeds with skill power for the electronics mods to get the maximum output. So down here, that'll have none, and then right here, it's got a 4.50% station healing speed. Other than that, that will conclude this video. So, I'll catch you guys in the next one.